Hello. Good evening. It is once again Sunday night, and that means it is Pathfinder time. We're back with another session of Curse of the Crimson Throne. Um, First order of business before I get into anything related to the session, um, we have an announcement, and we are going to be moving nights. We've had some scheduling changes among the group that fortunately have opened up the opportunity to play during the week, and so we are going to take that opportunity uh, because I, for one, definitely like the idea of having my Sunday nights freed up. So we are going to be moving over to Wednesday nights. You can catch us right around this time. 7 o'clock is going to be our official start time. Um, we will be making the move, not this coming Wednesday, but the following one. So Labor Day week, September 4th, Wednesday night. That'll be our first Wednesday session. And we're going to be playing on Wednesdays for at least the next few months. So that's where you'll find us. And it'll still be the same game you know and love, just at a new time and place.
Yeah,
All right.
and part of the reason is because they gave away my class to a newcomer. I'm not bitter.
Oh. I was about to say we love that for you, but if you're feeling some type of way about it, then maybe not.
It was one of my favorite classes. It was the class I was originally hired to teach.
Damn, that is
Damn.
unfortunate. Um, but all
But
right.
it's really not a big deal. I'm actually really excited. I'm just being a bitch.
No, that's understandable. I get it.
You want your salad?
But okay,
Oh, I really give
let's.
one.
I'm also a little groggy. I just woke up. Leave me alone.
That's fair.
What is this?
Yeah. So let's get into what happened last week. Definitely a lighter session and something that I won't need to spend 15 to 20 minutes recapping. You guys gathered up all your remaining possessions and new items from the shipwreck of the Direption, and you returned to the surface. Um,
You know you want it.
not all of you not all of you were able to stay dry. Everyone's getting out of the water as Sin elected to throw Nadia back into the river. Um, but uh,
What a
after
dick.
after the shenanigans were over and done with, you guys made your way back to the Jittery Quill, where you enjoyed some
Yeah.
rum and the spoils of your victory for the night. After some time, an older, slightly sickly looking woman walked up and approached you guys at the bar, taking a seat at the far end. And she introduced herself as Aries, and she requested a more private location to speak with all of you. She had just gotten the sense that you all had been um, positive contributors to the city at large, and thought that you'd make a good bunch to ask for a favor. So she sat you guys down at like a corner table with a little bit of privacy to it, and it was then that she revealed her true form to you as she transformed into a were rat right before your eyes. She mentioned that there is her group of fellow were rats had been moving from place to place beneath the city whenever they had been found out by the surface dwellers. Except now, said surface dwellers are growing more violent because whether they're right or wrong, they believe that the were rats have something to do with the plague of Bloodvale that has descended upon Corvosa. And she says that there's one member of the group, a guy named Girrigz, who has uh, rallied some support behind his idea of becoming more militant and taking the fight to the humanoids on the surface, uh, potentially even going to war with them. Ares does not want that to happen, and she has asked that all of you find with a map that she has provided you, find your way down into the sewers to locate the hideout of her people, deal with Girrigz, and hopefully not incur too many other casualties along the way. She has very nicely asked you all to limit the damage to her people as a whole, but any who would stand in your way or who would stand with Girrigz, you're more than welcome to deal with as you see fit. That is more or less where we left off. Other items where you guys did take a rest. It's now Fire Day. Nadia has already spent all of her second level spells to cast Lesser Restoration on as many of you as she could. This has removed the strength damage entirely from Vondilla. Reefs has been reduced to a -1. Sarah and Theo are sitting at a -2. Nadia did not help herself out, so she's still at a -4. But that
So
is
kind.
the current situation. Not necessarily anything time sensitive here. At least Ares didn't indicate that it was time sensitive. But you do have your map, and actually we did end with you guys using the map and finding an entrance to the sewers. So I'm going to move you guys to a new map, and we can begin.
All right, question.
Yes, sir.
Before we go in, can Ensign spend like an hour to use his I forget what it's called. Give me a moment. It's an item that I have. The Acrobat Speller to give myself a bonus later.
Sure.
Let's go. Takes 1 hour to train in order for me to get any benefits.
Mhm.
So it takes 1 hour to take a 10 on a roll. So can I do that?
Let me here we go.
I don't know where it went.
I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right
Whoops.
thing here. Okay, so yeah, using the pillar to hone your acrobatic technique requires 1 hour practice and a DC 20 acrobatics check. If you succeed, you get a +2 circumstance and acrobatics to avoid attacks of opportunity. Okay, and I'm sorry, were you asking me if you could take 10 on that check? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, because I think my brain was supposed to be right. You take an hour to do something, which the pillar takes an hour anyway. I can take a 10.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, you can take a 10. So that's it's 22. So that's a success. Excuse me.
Let's go.
So yeah, for the next 24 hours, you gain a +2 to acrobatics checks to avoid attacks of opportunity that you provoke by moving out of threat ranges.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I placed you guys on the map. You guys are on the bottom left. Let me get some music going, and we can set the scene. So
You give some volume to it.
yeah, I can turn it up a bit.
No, my boyfriend wants to watch YouTube.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Okay, so you guys make your way down into the sewers, and fortunately for all of you, the map that Ares gave you was very well drawn out, and you only have a short distance before you come to a tunneled out gap in the sewer wall to your right. Through the disgustingly visible haze of noxious sewer reek, the flow of unmentionable slop through the sewer tunnel's filth slick channel, geez, that's a tongue twister, Unexpectedly forks. Most of the muck continues on its expected path, but a small stream of ooze diverts off through a wide cleft in the moldy masonry wall. The man-sized crack cuts deep into the rock behind the wall, and wisps of thin white smoke issue forth. So, some of you, like Sarah, Theo, you guys are closer to the crack in the wall. Nadia, Vondilla, Reef are a little bit further down, and they can see to the east that there is a large, rusty sort of grate that blocks the path from them. They, however, can see down that hall, and Nadia, if you could make a perception roll for me.
Okay. I was actually just about to ask if I can make a perception roll to see if I can.
Yeah, you can as well.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought I had it. I thought I had it loaded up somewhere, but I guess not.
So, do you want me to roll, or?
Yeah.
Come on, new computer, you got this.
All right, so Nadia, through the smoke, you can spot a creature that is familiar to you, although this likely isn't the same one. There is an OTU that is kind of trapped in between the two grates. There's obviously the one in front of you, and then you can see that just behind it, the creature is a second one. That, like I said, is kind of caging it in. I forgot to make this.
Can you guys hear my dog?
I did just now, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, so
He's currently begging for penne vodka with chicken.
okay. So Sarah, your perception roll. Fucking bug on my screen. Get out of here. Your roll. You take a peek around the area that you're in. You spot some movement and some creatures in the room that is beyond the crack in the wall. There are a few were-rats, as well as some rats that look much larger than they should. Additionally, as you might expect, given where you are, the smell is horrible. As I mentioned, there is a bit of a haze throughout the space, so a bit difficult to see clearly, but you know that there are several creatures in this room and likely throughout the den here.
Guys, there's some big ones in there. We should be careful.
Alright, so we got a big boy to the right and a big boy up. So, what do we do? Sarah, I nominate you to make a decision.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Alright, so what if we put on little rat ears?
I point to my
That will work.
horns. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
How about we just say that I'm a were-rat and you're returning me to my rightful place?
That
Oh wait, that won't work either. I have ears.
you know, I mean, were rats do have human disguise, or they switch between human and rat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not human.
If it would help, I could just
pause for a sec because I actually don't remember. What is Theo's racial background?
I'm an elf.
Okay.
If it would help, I could describe a little bit more about the room that you were looking into. Much more flow of sewer filth in this room. As you know, it sort of like widens as it enters from where you are into the next room. It is a stone cave. In this space, the sewer filth continues to go in. Let me get the ruler out here. In this direction throughout the room before turning to the south and kind of pooling in this like in between space that Nadia looked through earlier. Around there's a pool right about here where some of the thicker slime and ooze sort of gets stopped and can't go any further. In this space, you see several fat black mushrooms and other types of really disgusting looking fungus growing around there. There are also several alcoves that are cut into the walls. For example, here would be one that you could spot by peeking in. Each of them are filled with, you see some bones, you see some dirty looking furs, and some moldering hay as well.
So we're gonna like cover our scents with their scents?
I mean, the aroma in this room is very, very strong. So there is a chance that, sort of allowing yourself to, take on some of the scent could help you.
No.
Come on.
Absolutely
It's
not.
okay.
I should
I've
also
been
note.
shit on enough by life. I'm not gonna actually get shit on. Forget it.
I should also note that the mushrooms that are growing look particularly unique.
If only Trevanion was here.
If only. But we have Sarah.
Hmm.
We're gonna figure out what those mushrooms do later, so we can smoke them. But for now, we need to get
then
past
maybe
this.
those mushrooms and everything else, it smells awful, but it'll get you high.
Mushrooms, yes. The shit, no.
Are you sure about that?
Very sure.
Because there are certain bacteria present in shit that can have hallucinogenic properties.
That's very nice, but I'm the witch doctor, and I say shit can't get you high.
So, Sarah, if you would like, you can make a knowledge dungeoneering check on the mushrooms to learn more.
I also have dungeoneering.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm the one who can see into the hole.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah,
one
but
that.
can I assist you though?
Well, you wouldn't know what you're looking for. You'd have to roll perception yourself to see. Or actually, no, that's not true. She could just tell you what's there. Yeah, she could describe them to you, and you could try to make the check to see what you know.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Oh.
Based on the description, Sin, it's possible that these mushrooms could hold some kind of drug-related properties, but hard to say without getting your hands on them yourself. Sarah, you with the
That means you gotta go.
Sarah, you with the full visual of the mushrooms, having seen them, you actually figure out that one of the mushrooms, or the largest of them, is actually something called a shrieker.
Uh-oh.
So I relate this back, and I'm like, do I know anything about? Hold on, do I know about shaker mushrooms? Like what that is?
I would say yeah with your check. So a shrieker is classified as like a hazard. Basically, it is typically placed among similar types of fungi to help disguise it. It can act as something of an alarm system. Um, if it spots movement or a light source within 10 feet of it, it will emit a piercing sound that will last for anywhere from 1 to 3 rounds. Um, the shriek makes it impossible to hear any other sound within 50 feet of it. And naturally, said sound will attract other creatures to investigate the source of the noise.
Okay, but is it hallucinogenic if I eat it? If I kill it and eat it?
The shrieker, no.
Alright.
The other
So I'm like-
mushrooms, maybe.
And you
It makes you
kill the
scream.
shrieker before it makes a sound.
Let me, because the thing that I saw didn't give a sort of, didn't really give any like stat block or anything like that. So let's see here. Okay, so this is second edition. Let's see if I can find it. Just want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. Yeah, it isn't. There isn't really like a stat block for it, but I would say that yeah, Shrieker would be destructible. Um, it depends how you choose to go about it. If you have an idea, I'd love to hear it so I can try and figure it out.
Alright, so if there's creatures in the room, it's not like I can get to the shrieker before they can get to it, unless I'm exceptionally sneaky. Which I imagine is dark down here, so surely.
I'm gonna make a suggestion.
It is dark. It's not pitch dark, but it's dark.
I am gonna make a suggestion.
What?
How close do we need to be to the shrieker? For shrieking? Is it like it sees us, or do we have to be like reasonably close?
If there's movement or a light source within 10 feet of it, it can spot you.
Okay, so as long as I'm further than 10 feet, I should be okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
that makes sense.
I'm gonna make a suggestion.
What?
Sarah just pulls out her bow and goes, we shoot it.
Sarah, wait. Magic missile. It literally can't miss.
I do not know magic missile.
I gave you a wand of magic missile.
Wow, look at you.
Shut the fuck up, Nadia.
No.
You're right, I have
I
a
don't
wand of
think
magic
so.
missile.
Also, be quiet. We're trying to be sneaky.
That is an option, but that would be loud.
Why would it be loud? It doesn't make any explosions or anything like that. It's just pure force.
True.
I mean,
Alright.
it does still have to impact, but it is going to make some noise. It won't be silent.
Damn it. I also have a bow.
It will
and I'm
be less
pretty
noise than the shrieking.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That is true.
Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. Either you use magic missile to guarantee to kill that fucker, or I can longbow sneak attack that hoe. What do you think?
Let's try magic missile and see. Go from there. So I'm agreeing with you. I think.
Cool.
I agree.
Before you do that, Sin's gonna go on like where the entrance is, start levitating so he's above the door. So if anything comes out, he can just drop levitation and attack.
Okay.
So right here, but I'm out of the doorway because I'm levitating. They can't see me.
So Sarah's going to from right here, so I can kind of see where I'm going, what I'm doing. I am going to use my wand of magic missile. I did not mean to click a phrase. Sorry about that.
I was just putting it into.
If I choose to take the spell.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you have the spell on your spell list, then you don't have to roll to try to use the wand.
It's not in my spell list.
Oh, that you said you could choose to, so never mind.
So Bardic, it's known spells, not daily spells.
Right, but I also don't think magic missile is an option for bards.
I actually don't remember. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing it.
No, it isn't. So yeah, it would be use magic device check.
Oh, I got what you were. I'm sorry.
13. Okay. Nice. 13 fails.
So Sarah attempts to use the magic missile, and it goes nope.
Yeah. To be clear, it does not expend a charge of the wand if it fails to be used. You didn't waste anything.
Sarah stares at the wand, wondering what the hell just happened.
If your mic is moving, you won't track it, by the way.
And tries again.
Check again.
Amazing.
Since I'm right there with Sarah, can I help her, like a sister, using my own magic device check?
You can aid another, yes.
Let's go!
Is it too late to add guidance?
Yeah, typically guidance has to be before. So
No.
Sin, Sarah's kind of futzing around with the wand again, and she goes to use it, and it appears it's going to fail once again, and then Sin just kind of like slaps the wand, and the magic missile fires from it. Two missiles fire it from it actually on one use. So go ahead and
Sometimes you just need the magic touch. Slap.
roll the damage, the thing that I put under your attacks, and that'll tell me the damage.
Ah. Well, that's something.
Oh, whoops. Did not be there. Okay, so 7 points of damage to the Shrieker. The Shrieker is hit, and unfortunately not enough damage to destroy. Although, Sin, I know you had your bow at the ready, so
Yeah.
if you want to fire upon it, Now would be a great time to do that.
Sarah's like, all right, I tried magic missile. It's still standing. Let's see if maybe I can make
shoot
this
at
work.
it, and since I'm assuming the Shrieker can't see me, can I sneak attack?
Yes.
Sneak attack!
Okay.
Let's go!
So only the slightest noise is able to come out of the Shrieker in between the magic missile impacting and the arrow just carving straight through it. The Shrieker has been disabled.
All right, so Sarah takes a quick peek. It looks like she sees Sin running past her, looks at the Shrieker and goes, all right, guys, it's dead. Let's move.
Oh, what about the other enemies inside?
Well, given that we disabled the Shrieker, the other enemies inside are less... It's easier for sneak in.
So, you want all 6 of us try sneak past rats and were-rats? I'm not sure that's our best option, but... I don't know. I have an idea. Sin's gonna sneak over here. Psst.
I couldn't even hear
Alright.
you. What?
Trying to call over, Natalie over.
Oh.
Natalie, stop using yourself, goddammit. Alright, fine, be that way. Alright, Sarah, what's the plan? Me and you making all the decisions, I suppose. You motherfuckers. See how it is?
Guys,
Give me the silent treatment.
can we all participate? Like,
Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with.
Thanks. Alright, Sarah, I have a great plan. Okay? It's ingenious. Do we have any cheese? Surely we are the Hoard, so surely we must have hoarded cheese at some point in time. Any amount of cheese, really, from rations to, maybe some other kind of cheese that would be age inappropriate. I don't know, something. Motherfucker, everyone loves cheese. Especially rats. So, either we can convince the rats to let us buy through some bribery, or we could get them out one by one. Right. Next to telling me that lions don't eat meat, or maybe hippos don't eat grass. Lactose intolerant people are the most insane people in the world, okay? Even if they can't eat cheese, they will choose to eat cheese. Offend them with food. Yeah, sure. Oh, Mrs. Snowflake, you got any better ideas? You do realize that there's six of us, and all of us have to sneak past like 7 different enemies. So I don't think that's gonna work. Fuck, I guess we're sneaking. But I'm gonna be sneaking on the roof, because I can. If y'all don't like the decision, well, 2 of y'all said sneak. So that's what we're going with.
What do you mean on the roof? You're in a sewer.
There's
That's
gotta be
what
a
I was
top
thinking.
part.
I was
There's
like,
gotta be a top part somewhere. Like, it can't be just
the
infinite
top
space
part is the
above.
street. It's a sewer.
Yeah, but like in the street, there's not just a giant cover on the ground where the sewer is. It's gotta be like a top of the pipeline or something.
It's underground.
While this is going on, Reef and Nadia, you hear the noise of the Otug that is trapped slithering over towards the 2 of you. Or 3 of you, because Vondel is there as well.
Alright. We're in the sewer.
You're in the
There's
sewer.
Otug.
Yes, it is. The Otug is trapped in between 2 grates.
And the direction we have to progress is behind Reef or forward.
So right now, this is, you're unable to pass through here because of the grate. There's an opening in the wall here, and there's just like nothing up this way. Well, this is the way you came from.
Okay.
According to the map. The Otug, as it slithers over, you and Nadia and Vondilla can hear it saying things as it kind of blubbers and.
Is it the same Otug that I helped last time?
Probably not.
Okay.
But
worth a shot.
It is hard to understand, but you're sure that it's saying stuff like "so hungry" and "I've been caught by mean rat humans."
Okay, so we're gonna look at each other, and Reef's just gonna grab Vondilla and about face her, and then push her towards Nadia, and look at everyone and go through the other hole.
Of course you would say that, Reef. To the other hole.
I don't have any pieces of bodies to throw at, and I'm not being dinner, so yes, to the other hole. And I look at the OTU and I go, if we can get you out, buddy, we will, but you can't eat us, alright? Goodbye.
Sarah just as confused and goes, to the other hole?
To the other hole! And then Reef leads the way, pushing past everyone. He's going da-da. Ha
I like how Sin was asking about cheese, and all of a sudden, and now we get the other situation on the other side, and Reef's like, nope, no food, nope, no, we're going away.
We're going, Reef's just standing in the doorway, stealthified, hoping no one notices him, like Crunk style against the wall, being like, ah. Pointing at the thing, and then making a whiskers finger with their hands on his face.
What is in Vondella's
And then a
inventory?
club motions with boop, 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 boop. And pointing out down the hallway.
Alright.
And I'm gonna quickly go to this side of the door and mouth giant rats and bipeds with clubs, spikies. I'm mouthing that as best as I can, so whatever you want me to do, because I don't want to say it so they hear me.
Well, we already know, so you don't have to worry about it that much. Like, I'm pretty sure you just mouth giant rats and we just nod.
Yeah. So what my point is, I'm motioning like with a fist to punch them, or like, and then or on my hand like, just like fingers walking across my hand like I'm trying to sneak.
Well, Theo and Sarah want to sneak, so Sin's gonna start levitating. I know we just talked about this, but is there really no ceiling or any top part of this building, or is it just like all sky above us?
It's not a building, it's a sewer.
Sewer, so there is a
But
ceiling.
there's gotta be something on
No,
top. Yeah, there's a
dirt.
ceiling. That's what
On
I'm
top
asking.
is the street.
There's dirt.
There's a ceiling, but you know, it's
It's a round tube, and then on the outside of that round tube is a bunch of dirt, and then on top of that dirt is the road, and then there's shafts leading up with ladders to the road. Otherwise, but other than that, there is nowhere to
That-
walk on top. You can
that's
hover above everything.
that's all I need to know. How high is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Would they be able to reach me if I'm just like crawling on the ceiling?
If you're flat crawling on the ceiling, the were-rats, maybe. The larger rats, no, probably not.
Alright, I'll take it. I'm gonna start levitating. I'm just gonna like flat crawl on the ceiling and I'm gonna go first. Because I am sneaky boy. Before I do that, I'm gonna offer my tail up for Nadia so she can cast guidance. Because
Okay.
y'all need guidance for this.
Yes.
All right, so
Guide us one at a time, if necessary.
go ahead and roll stealth.
Here I go! Damn it.
Okay.
Then we can see the things, just FYI.
God damn it. Set these. Set these properly. All right, we're gonna ignore those. We're gonna reroll them then.
Do you know I typed in the word sewer in Google accidentally when I was trying to explain it?
That's funny.
Just looked up that I Googled sewer.
All right, so 19 on stealth for Sin.
Google, I think Google's a little worried about you. It's like, what? You don't know what a sewer is?
It's looking at me going, sewer, this. Yes. The little AI thing tried answering me.
Sin, which direction are you going to crawl in?
Forward.
So east?
Yeah.
Straight east? Okay. So you you begin your crawl. You get to right about here. And you hear some chittering from one of the rats beneath you. And then this one looks up and sees you, and he just says, "Well, look what we got here."
Squeak.
Roll
Want
bluff.
some drugs?
So he's been caught. I
Not yet.
motion at
Not yet. Fuck.
Oh, that was me like mouthing it at everyone else. I'm gonna motion to Sarah, Theo, Nadia, and Vandilla to be stealthy and do the stealth hand walk symbol, and then I'm gonna do little sparkles in the air with my hands, and then point at all of them and try to mouth the word prepare magic. Yes. I am doing my best to not metagame this, and I am trying to have Reef literally show you guys what he thinks of people doing magic without talking. Prepare spells. I'm going in. Be ready when you hear commotion. But that's after I'm watching what's going down, and then waiting with my weapon drawn to charge in if needed. I appreciate
Sarah
this.
uses ventriloquism to make sounds further down the hall opposite from where Reef is.
So, upon hearing the squeak, the were rat that has spotted Sin is he's gonna start laughing a little bit. He just says, "Funny guy thinks he can be one of us. Hey, come take a look at this." And another one like kind of walks up behind him, like, he thinks he's one of us. Better explain yourself, son.
Alright, it caught me. Hello, sir. I'm a drug salesman. Seller of the finest of drugs. Do you want some? I got weed. I got that hard shit. What do you want?
So as this is going down, Sarah had cast ventriloquism and has loud noises coming from like further down from where Reef is, like behind the
Like the way you came.
folks that found him.
Oh, you mean like a voice that's, kind of off in this direction. Like,
Yes.
okay. All right. So, what is the voice saying?
Sarah is making just like loud clanging sounds with her mouth. For the sake of Alex, I am not going to attempt to do this. But basically, she's making like popping noises, shouting, playing.
Do that, I kill you. Painfully and publicly, and no one will convict, because you will have de-ingratiated yourself to the entire human population.
As I said, I am not going to make those actual noises for
Various reasons.
But yes,
My man said
there are
that with
sounds
like
that I can make. It's just
the passion of
You
hatred
won't.
that can only be elicited from watching breakdancing at the Olympics.
So yeah, DM,
Yes.
how well did Reeves' mouthing of words and physical acting out explain his plan to everyone else? Because he's about to charge in if I hear that that drug deal is going bad.
Actually, it's a good
I'm
idea.
gonna shout.
Yeah, perform. This should be a perform check, honestly. I mean, you think you got your point across. Might not have been well received, but yeah, you certainly think you got your point across. All right, so I need to roll will saves for everyone else for the ventriloquism.
Include me.
I think it's friendly, so no.
Wait. I don't like will saves very much.
sorry. You said a will save?
Wait, no, not. I've meant for the enemies because
Oh, sorry.
of your spell. Okay, so
I also imagine that Reef doing just like perfect ASL, but none of us know ASL, so we're all just staring at them like, what are you doing?
Reef has just started his own game of charades.
Like, I seriously picture just like Reef secretly being fluent in sign language, and all of us having no idea
I
how to
noticed
sign.
Theo's been good at
We're just
guessing the
like,
charades.
what? Is he having a stroke?
So, not to do things out of order and not to hijack. What's going on with Sin? Because I know he was offering to sell them drugs.
So yeah, I'm getting to that. So
No, I was catching myself. That was my bad.
sorry. So the rats that the ones that are just rats, not the were rats. They begin sort of like skittering about the room at the loud noises. They're kind of just like frantically going back and forth. Meanwhile, the third were rat, who has kind of just been unknown to this point. Not necessarily unknown, but unseen, uninteracted with, really. He comes forward. Hey, and because the other two were-rats are also like a little confused by the noise, and he's just like, wait. Something's up here. It's not real.
It's all a simulation, man.
You there,
Try my drugs.
drug man.
Hi. It's good.
You didn't come alone, did you?
Well, I have my card outside, I suppose, but it's just a mule, so I came alone.
Roll bluff.
That's what I'm talking about. Mule is about good whiles away from here, because, you know, mules can't fit in pipes and hallways and whatnot, so he's outside. I'm by myself. Don't worry about it. I have drugs.
They all kind of look at each other, then back up at you. And the one who most recently spoke to you said, all right, well, this product of yours,
Yeah.
how does it help us?
Well, have you ever felt the big sad before? Like, life, it just isn't going how you want it to go?
My friend, I am cursed by lycanthropy. Of course I have.
Well, I have two products for you. I have weed, which makes you the chillest being that's ever been. You just vibe and all the bad feelings away for a little while. And if you don't like smoking, I also have this powder called Shiver. You see, most of the time it's worth 100 gold pieces, but for you guys, I'm willing to give you all a small sample. You take a whiff, and multiple things can happen. It helps with sleep. It helps with getting over your worst fears. And it can also, with a small chance, of giving a blessing.
Okay, because obviously that last part is patently false, but I'm going to give you a diplomacy roll here.
Well, I mean, it's not patently false. It depends on what god you're talking about.
I
Because
was
certain gods are.
100% trying to bluff because my bluff is better, but diplomacy it is.
I'm just making a point that bluff of it giving a blessing, depending on what faith you are, plaguing someone is a blessing.
True. Also, these guys are from Corvosa, so 16 question mark.
It's not a curse, it's a blessing.
Yeah, so 16.
So we take those.
This one here doesn't look convinced. And in fact, he's going to look at the other two and say, well, it's like, listen, he's by himself. Let's get him off of the ceiling and gut him. And the other two are just like, wait. You mentioned, and they turn back to you. You mentioned something about getting over fears. Maybe making us more confident in our actions and our beliefs and what we aim to do down here.
Yeah, dead ass. On my mama.
All right.
For the record, Sarah is watching this and just like face palming the whole time.
Here's what we're gonna do.
What?
You're gonna get down from the ceiling,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna bring you to see the boss. And you can tell him all about it.
Well, here's the thing, though, because we don't want to bother your boss over every single salesman that comes down here. So I'll come down. I'll offer you 1 shiver each, and you can just try it yourselves, or at the very least, look at it. It's high quality shit, I'm telling you.
They all kind of look at each other. This one says, that might not be a bad idea. You know, maybe get one of us to try it just in case something goes wrong. Wouldn't want to compromise the boss. And the other two are like, well, then we certainly don't want to be the ones to take that risk. Who says we have to do it? And then they kind of look down at the actual rats on the floor. Are you actually doing that, Reef?
I meant to send that in a little bit depending on how the outcome goes.
Okay, so I'll let it simmer.
Yeah.
I'll let it simmer. Okay. So the one who's closest to you is gonna look back towards you and say, let me see one of those. We'll give it to this little guy right here. See what happens.
I'm giving you a sample. As I said, on my word, my mom, I'm gonna give you one try. However, I recommend that one of you guys try it. You see, look how biology works. Something that would work on a humanoid-esque creature versus a literal rat. The biology and the effects might differ. Like, even out of the DNA is almost 99% the same. That 1% will make a huge difference.
Okay, diplomacy check again. Once again, they all kind of look at each other for a few tense moments. And again, the one who is nearest to you just says, all right, give it here.
I toss him a dose of shiver.
He's going to grab it, open up the little packet, and put it up to his face. And he is going to snort it right up.
Oh my god, I just thought of something. It would be insane if this works.
Fort save is an 8. So obviously that's a failure. So he is one step closer to addiction. Roll his con damage. Okay. Con. It's going to reduce his max HP as well. And okay, now to roll the drug effect. Interesting. So he kind of like allows the drug to take hold as he slowly looks around the entire space. And then after a couple more seconds looks back at you and says, you know, I wasn't sure that I could trust you in this powdery stuff, but you weren't lying. I can feel the fear and the anxiety that is always around me, thinking about those surface dwellers. I can feel it all slipping away.
My G, that's what I'm telling you. I'm a devil, man, but the upsides don't like me either.
He's immune to fear for 1 minute.
Yes, let the power consume you. You don't need to fear anyone anymore.
The other two, seemingly now convinced, sort of put their hands out and are looking to try some as well.
Alright, I only have a few more. Let's see, I have 7 more. So we should save at least 1 for the boss. But yes, I will give you 2 a shiver each.
And they're both gonna very excitedly take it. So
Nice. I'm going to try to establish a drug trade as diplomacy. It's going to work.
So more fort saves, both of which are failures. We got 1 point of con damage over here. We got 2 points of con damage on the other one. Alright, max HP lowered. Okay, so now I gotta do there. The one on the left drops to the ground and goes to sleep. The other one also gets the immunity to fear. He is even more emboldened than the other one, as his fear is going to completely pass out of his mind for 4 minutes.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
The two of them are going to look at the one who fell asleep, and they're going to look back at you and say, "Is that normal?"
Yeah, remember I told you that one of the effects of Shiver, that if one person is just exhausted but he can't go to sleep, the drug will help him go to sleep. So the poor thing must be so tired that he fell asleep right on the spot. It's another miracle of the drug. I'm telling you, on my mama.
They look at each other, and then one of them just says, "Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Boss has been working us extra hard lately." All right. Let's go see the boss. See what he thinks of all this.
You got it.
And the two of them are going to take you first into the next room, which I'll describe it to you as you're walking through. That way everybody knows what's in there, or out of character at least. This next room is some kind of like communal den for most of the underlings here. There are several pieces of broken furniture. There's dried hay, fragments of lumber that are all burning in a small fire at the center of this open, ruggedly carved cavern. Short alcoves filled with filthy, oversized rat's nests dot the walls, and the disgusting drip of polluted black condensation echoes through the chamber. There is a thick flow of sewage spreading along the western edge of the chamber, which you just passed through to get here. All of this. Seeping from a crack in the western wall to another in the south. So this second crack is down around here. They continue to lead you. I'm gonna move the token a little bit. They continue to lead you onwards. The two who are currently under the effects of the shiver are kind of looking wide-eyed at their companions as they take you through. The rest of them kind of just look at each other a bit puzzled as to what's going on. They're not used to seeing one of your kind here. They lead you up to the north first. You do make out that there is a crack in the wall here, but it is not big enough for you to get through it. So they're just gonna take you down the path of least resistance, and they bring you first to, let's see here. Yes. So up to the north, The scrapes and scratches of tiny claws cover the uneven walls here in this crudely carved cave. Amid these marks, there are dozens of dark, fist-sized holes that dot the stone like a rocky beehive. Hundreds of bones, mostly belonging to rats, but there are also some horse bones, fish bones, even humanoid bones, lie scattered across the floor. And there is a cleft in the eastern wall that allows the path to continue further, and that's where they're going to take you into the boss's den, where there are several crates, mismatched boxes, poorly kept weapons, all stacked and scattered about this dingy-looking stone chamber. Pinned to the side of one stack is a crudely sketched map of Corvosa. There, in the southern wall, which is down here, this little patch on the map, there is a large rat's nest strewn with moldy pillows, filling an elevated hollow inside of the wall. As you approach, you are greeted by
Girrigz.
this guy. I don't know why the image isn't loading for me, which that's unfortunate, but
I see him.
all right, good. As long as you see him, that's all I care about. All right, so you are now in the lair of Girrigz, and I have to refresh my roll 20. Shit's not loading anymore.
To be like that.
Yeah, you hate to see it. While it's going on, okay.
Now there's 2 Girrigz. Excellent.
Yeah, the first one was actually, I didn't mean to, I shared the wrong one. I hit the character sheet instead of the handout. So, okay. This angry were-rat, looking all mean and nasty, is indeed Girrigz. The 2 were-rats who led you in, they start with, boss, we found this one trying to sneak in. He has something he wants you to try. And
Sneaking is a strong choice of words. I'm just frightened of the smaller rats. You know how they are. Like, it's bad for me, but we Gucci. We Gucci.
Girrigz just looks at his 2 underlings and he says, "Oh, and you trusted him so blindly. What's the matter with you?"
Sir, if I may, Lord Girrigz, I'd like to point out that I let him
Girrigz.
try my product. That's what I heard. Lord Girrigz. Yeah, exactly. That's how I typed that on my notes. Anyway, Lord Girrigz, they tried my product. I gave them a sample of my product each for free, and they liked it, and they really think it would help you, my lord. So here I am. Just one of me, so I can't do much to any of you.
And what does this product do?
Well, I have 2 products. The one I gave them specifically is a drug that's known as Shiver. You see, life can be difficult for people like us. People don't like were-rats because of the horrible stereotypes that surround you. People don't like me because I look like a devil. So, this will make all problems seem to go away through 3 different scenarios. If the drug senses you are tired, it will put you to sleep so you can recover. The second one, which is what these two are suffering or are experiencing, is a complete lack of fear. Because, you know, fear is quite the motivator, and it can be quite a downside to let it control you.
He is actually going to cut you off, and he says, "I know what Shiver does," and he brings out his weapon, and he's actually going to slash indiscriminately across whatever stands in his way, and he completely misses this one standing in front of you. However, this poor sap up here gets slashed right across his torso, and it was a critical hit, and he is actually killed in one fell swoop.
Can we hear this stuff happening from where we are? Can we hear commotion?
Roll perception. So the yelling from him, that everybody hears that. You hear the impact of a weapon. You've no way of knowing who the aggressor is, who was on the receiving end. You just know that some weapon has been brandished and swung and impacted something. The sound of Girrig's attack has echoed throughout the den. The other remaining were-rat is now just about snapped out of the effects of the drug, having just watched his buddy get gutted by the boss, and Girrigz looks at him and just says, "How lucky of you that I swung in rage and not in precision. You do well to get away from me before I decide to strike again."
Did he tell that to me or his were-rat baddie?
This guy, and he is not going to waste any time. He's going to scurry away. And in fact, he is so frightened by this that he is going to just run out here in front of all of you, the rest of you. And unless you guys are going to stop him at all, he's going to just flee in the direction that you guys came from.
Flee.
All right, no one's stopping him, so he's fleeing.
Well, we can't see him yet, right?
Well, no, I just
So you're saying he's running past us now?
yeah, I'm saying I'm moving the token. He's
Yeah, no. Okay, well, he was in darkness for me, and then all of a sudden he was behind me on the very edge of the map. So no, yeah. So I was just clarifying. So that is the other guy who took Shipper and just running away in fear.
Yeah, just some random were-rat. Yeah, just running away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just let him go by. I'm gonna just put my finger over my mouth like shh, and then step out of his way. Like I say nothing, you say nothing. We both go our own ways. But hearing the chaos and hearing that sense in danger, I'm gonna do exactly what I whispered to you before, if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
at this time, Girrigz is going to resume speaking to Sin as Reef prepares to charge in to the den himself. But Girrigz is going to look at Sin and be typical. Another surface dweller down here in my domain, trying to cause harm and discord among my people. This is why you all need to be dealt with. I want you out of our affairs. I want you out of my sight, and I want you out of existence. And he's going to step forward.
Let
You
me
don't want
know.
the shiver?
Let me know when I enter.
You enter now. You enter in. You see a bunch of rats that are kind of just milling about, and you see one were-rat that has been rendered asleep by the shiver.
All right.
And you bust in. You know, the wait, are these the guys that we got asked to help? Am I overreaching? And naturally, that is now going to draw others.
Yeah. So pretty much I bellowed in. I was like, "Where's my shiver? You goddamn roar! Oh, holy shit! You do have rat friends. Wait, are these the guys we got asked to help? Wait, is that acceptable to y'all, or is that okay that I'm announcing that? Am I overreaching? We're friends. We know you're friends. We said the cover to get in here to not get fucking murdered. We're sorry about that. We're not really drug dealers. I swear. I just happen to like it myself personally, but you don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it. Your friend, Panic, her name. I start thumbing through my little notebook in front of me, trying to find her name. Holy shit! We know too many people. Aries, right? Aries. She has yellow eyes.
Yeah, you had it right, Aries.
Oh, this is a Reefy character panicking and just shouting her out her name. Be like, she said us to help you. She said us to help you. Yeah. Oh, please. Ha.
So
One
does
of
mean you don't want the drugs?
Girrigz is going to take the business end of his rapier, and he is going to place it against your chest, and he's going to say, "No, I don't want the fucking drugs."
All right.
And he's going to pull back as he prepares to attack you. Meanwhile, one of the were-rats in the reef situation is going to say, "Aries, Sheep sent for you."
Jeez, yes, Sheep sent for us. Yes, Aries.
A traitor. She means to stop us from our great victory.
What? No, she doesn't want you guys to get annihilated by people and thought we could help. You're being blamed for the plague up there. You didn't start it, right? Do you want to be blamed for the plague? I'm so confused.
Sarah looks at Reef and goes, "They did not start the plague."
I know they didn't start the plague. They're getting blamed for it by up there. They're saying
they're getting blamed because people are stupid. Look, we know you didn't start the plague. Crap, the people trying to eradicate the plague know you didn't start the plague. But people are dumb. And if you go up there and attack them, they're going to be convinced that you started the plague to weaken them so that you could attack them and take over. Is that a stretch? Yes. But let's go back to what I stated about people are stupid. So,
So, Reef and Sarah both roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Bonk.
Wow. Okay, very nice. So the were-rats kind of all just look at each other, and the one who had been yelling adamantly about Aries and what she had done in, bringing outsiders into the den, he's going to kind of look down at his own 2 feet and look back up, and he's going to say, "Wait a minute. No. You have a point."
I'm also motioning at my body up and down and be like, "Do you think they think any better of me?
And
I
he's
am a
like,
fuzzy dragon man."
he's pointing at you as he's speaking, but you can tell that like his arm is like trembling as he's pointing at you.
Yeah.
He just says, "No, you're right. we didn't start this plague, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I have no intention of being blamed for it. I just want to live my life. I don't need to go up to the surface and die for nothing.
Yeah, no, you don't. No one needs to die. Let's not have common folks killing common folks for royalty's behalf. That seems to be a theme that links your two groups. That's about the only theme that's linking your two groups right now. Is stupidly following royals' cry to fucking kill everyone else, and they sit on their throne being protected. That's confusing.
What he said.
Plus, if I become king up top, then I will make sure your people are safe and never get fucking destroyed or treated terribly, and you'll have safe passage up into the streets whenever, if you ever choose. And if not, people will leave you alone. The sewers are yours to control. Just please don't flood our towns with sewage.
What he said.
As future king, I decree this.
So, to that, the same where at is going to say, do you know where Ares is now?
Currently, no. We left to come to you guys, so we left her to go keep back in hiding. We know that she was at least safe and desperately looking to help her people. She doesn't think she's betrayed any of you, to be honest. I don't think if you were to all greet her in that way when she came home, I think she'd be heartbroken. She's risking her life to make sure you all are safe. She's braving up there where they think you guys are all the source of this and would be immediately killed on sight.
That's true. She genuinely just wants everybody to be safe. She cares about y'all more than anything.
Okay, I'll ask for one more diplomacy check from both of you.
Reef is just putting his hands on his hips and looking at them and go, "You are literally part of her horde. How dare you guys insult her? That is rude. Rude.
2319.
2319.
They look at each other and again they are a bit unsure, other than the one who has been speaking, and he says, "You're right. This is so stupid. We can." He looks at the rest of them and says, "My friends, we can continue to live in peace. We don't need to shed our blood for any cause. We can wait out the plague, and this will blow over. And if the surface dwellers still think that we did it, then so be it. Those people can't be convinced, but I'm not dying for this." And he is going to start walking towards you all, the group. And as he approaches Reef, he just says, "If you allow me to pass, I will go find somewhere else to hide, and I'll be out of your hair."
Reef just kind of shrugs and goes, "Well, we didn't kill the other guy who ran past us before, so I don't see why not." And does a little, "Shh, I won't tell you on you if you won't tell on me" thing again, and moves to the side.
He's going to turn back towards the were-rats and the actual rats, and he's just going to say, "Who's with me?" And he has a bit of like an angry tone to his voice. You get the sense that maybe like these guys aren't very skilled at getting things done with words. But he manages to convince at least one of them to leave with him. The others Well, this one here is going to address you first. He's going to say, I have no desire to flee this place. I like it here, but I will not impede you. Whatever happens beyond this room, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. And he's going to just huddle up against the wall here. And the other two who are left standing find those terms to be a bit more acceptable, and they are going to just get out of your way, and whatever happens. And speaking of things happening, as I said before, Girrigz is taking a swing at Sin.
I do a sweet ass backflip.
All right, yeah, go ahead, roll acrobatics.
All right, I get a +2 because yeah, yeet.
It's not an attack of opportunity. He's just trying to be faster than you. Yeah, so you do manage to backflip away. However, he does catch you with at least his first swing. His second one is too slow, and you avoid it. But you are hit by the first one. You take what is it? You have DR, right? You've what, 1 point?
Only one raging, which I'm not.
Only one raging. Okay, that's right. Thank you. So that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
If you choose to fight him, we'll roll initiative. Well, I mean, we should roll initiative anyway, but yeah, let's do that. And it'll just be him and you and anyone else who wants to join can do so.
Motherfucker.
You both rolled natural 20s.
That is crazy.
Although he has already acted this round, so either way, you technically get to go first.
So he's not flat-footed.
No.
Fuck. All right, Tim. There's only one thing to do.
And what is that?
It's time for my secret technique. Run away!
All right, so full disengage.
Well, I don't have to fully disengage because I'm away from him, so I'm just full on sprinting.
No, I know. I'm just calling it a disengage, for flavor. But yeah, so you run away. You can step over any of these rats, including the rat swarm.
Are they hostile?
No, they are not. They're not currently hostile. They're kind of just milling around the space. You haven't attacked them. They haven't attacked you. So.
All right, sweet. So jump over this guy. Or I can just walk over him because he's a rat. I think that's 15, 20, 25. No, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Reef, would you care to answer? Care to explain to Sin what's going on?
They're all leaving and siding with us, and we're not fighting most of them.
I recommend you leave faster.
No, are you guys not leaving? Reef's looking around at everyone else.
The leader's gonna kill us all! Run for your lives!
No, but genuinely, like, Reef is, like, having the lights on and just going, wait, are you guys all choosing to stay even though you know your king is declaring war on the surface for no reason other than his own ego?
one of them simply says, "We don't care if he dies. We just don't want to lose the territory."
Oh, well, that's my point. Either way, you keep the territory.
Does
Right.
anybody want drugs? I have lots.
Stop offering them drugs. They don't want drugs. I'll take them later. Shh.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand over by this guy like, hey, what's good? And I'm gonna end my turn here.
So yeah, I'm literally trying to. So I'm pretty much being like, you have one last chance. This is an intimidating thing, being like, you have one last chance to just realize that fighting us is going to cost you your lives, and your lives, your territory. Or if you don't fight us, and you listen to what we're saying, you get A, all of your territory still protected, and B, when the fucking dumb bitch royalty upstairs gets what she's coming for her, you have free passage to the surface, and any people who try to do anything to you get sanctioned for it. What win does it have to fight right now? And then Reef pulls out his giant weapon, like string of weapons that he's tied together from his purse, just out of a fucking clown scarf, and just goes plus, grabbing the glaive at the very end, just swinging them a bit, and being like, if you really want to fucking fight, let's fucking go. I haven't raged yet today, and it's gonna be fun. Plus, that's my sugar dealer, and you know what? You kill him, I kill all of you. You start a drug trade with the nobles up top, and
Roll
you
int-
become king.
Roll intimidate.
I'm whispering at Tristan. And I know you wanted to start a drug trade, but.
It would have been a hilarious way to be diplomatic and solve the problem.
Oh, God damn it. At worst intimidate.
He just says, "All right, we'll leave. Just make sure the sleeping guy doesn't get killed.
The sleeping guy doesn't get killed. Got it.
We'll come back after this is over."
Thank you. I look at the king and go, okay, your crown is my crown or you're dead. What do you say?
Well, Girrigz hasn't appeared yet, but he's going to now, as he's going to give chase, and he's going to go through the crack in the wall to kind of squeeze past and chase down Sin. He gets to right about here. And we'll say it is now Theo's turn. The rest of you can join the initiative at any point. Your first turns will go round after Theo. You want to move in and throw cheese like confetti. Okay, you can do that.
I'm here for it. I'm honestly here for it. Reef is just gonna watch the spectacle unfold.
Cheese! Cheese for everyone!
This is why I named you chief strategist.
So the confetti cheese, it gets strewn all around the room by Theo, leading the rats to start forming around Theo's feet, trying to scoop up whatever cheese they can. That actually, they don't really care if it lands in the sewage or not. They're still going to grab it, and they are going to then split off in different directions to try to find somewhere secluded where they can eat their cheese and none of the other rats can get it and steal it from them.
Shit, that actually worked. Reef says, looking around.
Luckily, these other rats are, very base creatures.
Yes.
They see cheese, they eat cheese.
Reef is just praising Theo, being like, strategist, you're doing it again, see? Perfect, I didn't even think. Bribes.
I trying to think of brides, but Theo said no, that's racist.
Oh dear. I look back and forth between Theo and Sin and go, no, that was totally an original thought for both of you.
Mine
Shifty
first.
side eyes. Shifty side eyes. Theo's literally admitting that they stole your idea.
Literally admitting it.
Yeah, but I am a bad king. So
Or-
the
I'm gonna get my
Grizzlebig is escaping. Jam?
Sorry. I was slightly distracted. What's escaping?
I don't know. I was asking if the guy had escaped past us, or if he was still on his way. Because I'm in a very specific angle, so all I see is light from like here.
Right.
And
So
then
yeah, this is the boss.
and I don't see the boss. That's what I just circled is the only thing I see from the specific spot I'm in.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So the boss is in this direction.
Oh, like if I move that much, I see it now.
Okay,
Okay,
cool,
that makes
cool.
so much more sense.
Yeah. So the three that were left that you were talking to and reasoning with, they left. They left their sleeping friend here. The other rats that are in the room are the ones that have been eating Theo's cheese. You also did not put yourself in the initiative order, so I'm just.
I didn't roll. I rolled intimidation instead of initiative.
No, I realize. I'm just reminding you that
I
you
know
haven't
that's me.
you haven't done
Thank
that yet.
you.
Okay, so 10, perfect.
Should have raged before I yelled at them. That would have been the smart thing to do.
But yeah. So like I said, it's just you guys and the cheese eating rats, and the boss is just hauling ass down, through the den to the west to get to the rest of you. And on his turn at the top of the round, he is going to charge, and he is just seeing red. He is going to just run at the first thing he sees, and that happens to be Theo, and he's going to charge and make a single attack against Theo, and that is a critical hit for 12 points of slashing damage. And it's now Sin's turn.
Alright, Tim. It's time to fight for our rights and drugs. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bust out the silver dagger. Then I'm gonna stab him in the nuts.
Okay.
Fuck you. Motherfucker.
13 misses.
Fair enough. Alright, that's all I got.
Womp womp.
Wait, I rage.
Okay.
Yes. Constitution rage. It's more health. It's good.
Indeed. Okay, so it is going to be Vonda's turn. She is going to try to get Nadia's attention. And she's like, hey, sis, do you have any food on you?
Baby? It's not me. I can't answer for you. Oh, it's Mondilla. No one can answer for it.
But yeah, Vondilla's asking Nadia for, any bit of rations or food or anything like that.
Nadia, can you hear us? Nadia!
Please respond.
Oh, she's typing. She's typing. I got rations, yeah. She's typing.
Vondilla just is like, quick, just hand me some. And
I give rations to Vandilla.
Vondilla throws the rations through the grate at the Otyug. And she's gonna say just like, "Hey, here's some food. Maybe you can help us." And she's gonna make a diplomacy check with a bonus.
Yes! Yes! Barter with the Otyugs! Reef is cheering them on.
It's gonna be a 21. The Otyug is gonna look back towards Vondilla and say, interesting offer. Maybe a little more. And Vondilla looks down at her hand, and she still has a little bit of rations in her hand, and she's gonna throw those over. She'll get to make another check on her next turn. Theo's turn. I don't know what the group has decided here. Ares does not care if you kill Girrigz. She just wanted minimal deaths as far as everyone else is concerned.
Yeah, Girrigz is on the table. He is the one person we can murder. Let's go.
Girrigz also doesn't really appear like he can be reasoned with.
I said that in 6 seconds.
So 15 and 9, those are both misses. Unlucky. Indeed. I agree, that is unfortunate. You want to do anything else? Back away. 5 foot or more than that? 5. Alright. Sarah's turn.
I was gonna summon an instrument. I'm going to summon a flute.
Okay.
I can talk now. Yay! Unless you still can't hear me.
Does that take my turn?
It's a full round action, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm also going to walk closer to the object and see things. I'm assuming it's there. It is there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can go 5 feet
I'm gonna go right
because
there. All right,
you're taking a
awesome.
full round. All right, so full round, you conjure a flute that you can begin playing next turn if you wish, and you move a little bit closer. Reef's turn.
Okay. Reef is gonna rage because he was silly for not doing it beforehand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... So the rats are really not attacking us all too much, I'm assuming, unless...
No, they're still a bit distracted
And
by the cheese that
cheese.
Theo was throwing around.
So then, yeah, I'm gonna absolutely charge at our friend of Mobile here and hit him with... Flail to the face.
25 hits. Flail is not silvered, so he resists the blow. But you do hit him.
I'm raging. I forget to do things with silver.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
And plus, all my weapons are tied together, so I'll just start grabbing which one I feel better with. And I am my turn, since I have now flown up. Oh, wait, move my character. There we go. Haha, I'm in his face, but here. I came from the side. So now Theo can move forward, if they want to, and also bonk.
Sounds good.
And my turn!
Nadia, your turn.
Oh, motherfucker, muting myself.
Let's probably go where everyone else is at. And I'm gonna cast Guidance on Sarah.
Okay, so that'll be +1 to his next action, or not action, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check within the next minute.
Okay. Was that my main action? I feel like it was.
Yeah, it's your standard.
Okay, that's all.
All right, top of the round, Girrigz. Again, just seeing red. Going to. Does he want to attack? He is going to. He's going to point his rapier towards Reef for bonking him. However, he's going to have a change in his mind, and he's going to turn towards Sin, and he says, You lied to me and my people. And so he's going to lower the rapier, and he's going to attempt to bite you. That is a 12. Misses.
Oh. Hey, roll dodge.
Let's go.
Sin's turn.
Alright, question. How big is this rat right here?
Just the
That is a... I don't think I have the character sheet open. Let's take a look. That is a size small creature.
Alright, so I can't take up the same space as him, can I?
No.
Alright, Tim. Question.
Yeah.
If I do a cool enough flip, can I be in the space for a split second, bounce off the wall, attack, and then land right here?
I don't see why not.
Alright, cool. Sweet backflip, go! Come on, that's a 31. Sure, that's cool enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Right here. Silver dagger, flanking, go! Let's go.
25 hits. Or 27, really, because you're flanking. So, sneak attack.
Sneak attack. I'm using my special ability. I'm sacrificing both D6s to make an intimidate at +10.
Alright.
Alright, so a boink.
So,
So
25.
that's 25. Then my armor is +2. And then I have my mask, because I'm always wearing that in a fight. Why wouldn't I? I'm intimidating boy. That's another +4, +2. So 29.
29, okay. You have exceeded the DC by... You exceeded the DC by at least 10, which means he has to make a will save to avoid being frightened.
That's what I'm going for.
That's a 10. He's frightened.
Yes! And then I land right here. I am amazing. Reef, cut him off. Trust me on this.
Okay.
I just point right here. Like, go there. Trust me.
Frightened for 1 round.
So the hedging weapon is one weapon that's silvered, right? I don't remember what weapon I silvered. Oh no. I made a really
You made
fucked up.
You made a steel makeshift club, and then you also
Yes.
made a bunch of like misshapen sling bullets
Yes.
that you can throw at people if you want to.
Is that weapon in my list of weapons right now? Is my point.
I mean, I could very quickly add it. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. What the fuck is the hedging weapon I have? Reef has bought too many things.
No
Hedging-
such thing, Reef. How dare you?
Hedging weapon is a spell. It's
Thank you. Oh my god, I was so dumb.
Alright, so I'm going to... We're gonna... Hold on. Let me pull up the list of weapons so I can choose something that makes sense to... I'm going to rule that. Shapen silver objects. Uses melee because it's a thrown weapon. These are going to function damage-wise as well as range. They're going to function like shuriken. Okay, never mind. So the attack is calculated like a ranged weapon, but it gets strength and damage. That's how this works. Okay, so yeah, that's in there now. All set for use. With Vondella's turn, she's going to throw the rest of her bit of rations that Nadia gave her to the Otiug. This time she rolls a 23. That is exactly what she needed. And the Otiug is going to kind of just give a little growl towards Vondella, and it's going to attempt to... It's going to start attempting to break through enough of this gap in the wall to allow it to pass through into the area where you're all fighting. Theo's turn.
Theo is typing.
Theo did have a bit of a roadblock.
They did send a message being like,
Sorry, did I miss something?
Leah's cat decided computer warm and you're not paying attention to me, so I'm missing on it.
Oh. Well.
I will summarize for you.
they're back. They're back. They're typing.
Yay. Oh, okay. No worries.
Theo Longbowed.
All right. Well, Theo unfortunately does not benefit from any flanking here. 21 actually misses. Unlucky. Yeah, the arrow kind of just bounces off of the chain shirt that the wererat is wearing. You don't... This isn't 5e. Also, can we talk real quick about how they decided to call it a bonus action, like as if you're taking part of some game show that
Yes.
you got some trivia question right. Here's another action, like
Bonus.
bonus. I throw a wheel of cheese at his face. Okay, sure, you can. I'll allow you to throw cheese at his face,
I appreciate this.
just because it's funny.
The king approves.
I mean, do you spoilers, I guess, for those who have not seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie? Have you not?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay,
Actually,
so then I
never
won't
saw that
spoil
movie.
anything. It is it's very akin to this
Understandable.
in terms of the fuck are you thinking?
No spoils. No
And it was definitely, if you imagine a DM, it was definitely a DM allowing it because of the lols.
Good. Yeah, the only movie I've seen recently was Twisters this weekend, and it was all right.
Yeah, one thing, I have to go see Deadpool. I haven't done that yet.
Mm.
But we should do a movie night and watch the D&D movie. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, we can do it.
Can y'all
all right.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We can now. Hello.
Hi.
Awoo.
Woo woo.
It's Sarah's turn.
Okay, so remember that flute that I got.
Yeah.
I am going to start
Bardic performance.
Yep, I'm gonna start playing the flute
Okay.
to encourage, to distract the rats and encourage them to put their focus on me.
All right. Let's see here. So, there we go. Okay.
I don't know what level of perform check that would be, because I technically don't have a perform for a flute.
So yeah, you're using a bardic performance to basically to do a distraction. So you
I'm
make.
trying to Pied Piper them.
All right. This is. This isn't listed as part of the number of performed checks that you can do, but I'll allow it. This is going to be well, it's a flute, so perform. Do I even have this
I was
listed?
gonna go with perform string because that's the closest I could. Or are you just gonna do a general perform? Yeah.
Perform woodwind. Any creature within 30 feet of the bard, including the bard himself, that is affected by an illusion. Magical attack may use the bard's perform check in place of the saving throw. Oh no, I see. This is okay. Hold on. This is not. I read the wrong thing. Distraction is meant to be used when your allies are affected by something. I'm thinking of fascinate is what we want here. So
Yes, fascinate's probably closer.
yes, fascinate. In this case, each. All right, so you are above 4th level, so you can target. You can target 2 creatures. So 2 of the rats.
Fine.
DC is 12 plus your charisma modifier, which I think is 4. It is, so 16. All right, so we'll save a 16 for these 2 rats. I somehow doubt they're going to make it. One of them actually did. So what happens is the rat that is nearest you is going to just plop his furry little butt down on the floor and just attentively watch your performance.
I'm so glad. This sparks joy.
So Sarah just sits there and you know what? No, I'm gonna try to coax. I'm gonna if I walk away from the rat, will the rat follow me?
Are you being the Pied Piper?
Yes.
I would have it follow you if it fails another save.
In that case, I will just kind of stay here and like play my happy little song with the rat just vibing.
Okay. Perfect.
You're off of us. That's fine by me.
With that, it is Reef's turn.
Reef. I showed my. So Reef is going to look at the guy right in front of me and grin. And with one hand, instead of bonking him, I'm gonna reach out and touch him. And now I don't have any more spells left.
Reach
I have
out
one
and
spell left.
touch me. Yeah, 26 definitely hits his touch. 29 even. He's got metal armor.
Yes.
So 15 points of electricity damage. That is not resisted. Oh wait, what did you say? You said you were out of...
No, I have one more spell left, is what I was telling myself.
Oh, right, okay. Wait, did you cast anything else?
I hadn't rested, so I didn't have I had 2 level 2 spells already unchecked from last time.
Well, no, we rested at the end of last week.
Oh, so then I have 3 spells available. Ta-da!
Yeah. So you're good.
Alright, so I motioned at Sin and I said, now what? He wanted me to flank him, so I'm gonna go to the other side angle.
Yeah,
So
to like cut him off because he's
Is that
frightened.
flanking?
Yeah,
This
well,
way?
it also like stops him from, well, it stops one direction of his possible like path to flee.
I couldn't tell if he wanted me to go like here or here to like block him. So
I'm pretty sure he pinged here. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Then I do that, and I end my turn, and I go rumbling through my string of weapons and grab my misshapen silver objects.
Okay. Perfect. It is Nadia's turn.
So which rat is just vibing? The one in front of...
This
Sarah?
one here.
Okay. I'm gonna... Would I disturb them if I squeeze past Sarah?
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't affect her performance.
Is it possible to just shoot this one?
So these other rats like aren't currently hostile. Like you could shoot it if you wanted to.
Oh, never mind them.
But this is the guy that you guys are worrying about right now.
Okay, I'll... What about this guy? Do
He's
you
asleep.
want him?
He's asleep thanks to the shiver.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow. and
I'm
shoot
a
this guy.
firing my crossbow. That is a 17 that misses.
Oh. I tried.
You did.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Girrigz has to run. He's going to take off in this direction, which means Sin and Reef both get attacks of opportunity. And Theo, actually.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Over one twice.
Hate to see that. But yeah, Reef and Theo both also get attacks of opportunity.
Reef and his bitch ass. There you go. God damn it.
18 misses.
Ow, I swear to God, if you don't hit him.
once. Twice. I will roll. No good. So yeah, Girrigz gets to this kind of blocking large stone here and can't go any further. So he's gonna end his turn. And it's now Sin's turn.
Yes. Alright, let me see. I am. Okay, I went 5 and 15. I'm gonna start dragging this railrat away. I gotta make sure that he doesn't die via whatever his face is.
Mm.
So I did 15. So I'm just gonna start dragging him and go like 20.
So yeah, you can move at half speed when dragging.
Alright. I'm gonna hide him over here. In that little corner. Yes. I'm no longer dragging, so that's my move. Let's get a little bit closer. Well, right here, so I'm out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, go fuck him up. I did my job.
Alright, so Bondilla is simply gonna move behind Sarah, and it's now Theo's turn. Oh, and Girrigz is no longer frightened.
Oh, real? It's fun while it lasted.
He's now shaken. But yeah. Yes, you can shoot Girrigz. I hope
How long is he shaken for?
that's a good question. He is shaken for... So it's 1 round plus an additional round for every 5 that you exceeded the DC, so it's 3 rounds.
Let's go.
24
wait,
hits. What do you mean? What are you saying?
Oh, I was just mentioning how now he can only attack once. Instead of twice.
No, you can still attack twice if you're shaken. It's just a penalty.
Oh wait, wrong status effect.
Yeah, sickening or nauseating, I think, is the one where you can only do one thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, no, he just gets a -2 to pretty much everything, except damage.
And whenever I shake an enemy, I can roll a d4 and make it longer. It's part of my equipment trick cloak.
Theo, why did you just delete yourself? Why do you do these things, Theo?
Why are you like this?
But yeah, your arrow hits. You notice that it doesn't seem to have much of an effect on Girrigz, but it does land, and that much at least gives you some confidence. And with that, it is Sarah's turn. Sarah.
I was muted.
All good.
So I continue to play my flute, and for the one rat that's kind of like vibing, are any other rats listening and like deciding to vibe, or am I just still at the one?
Let's find out.
Do I have to roll again, or?
No. It's all
Okay.
saves for them. This one here is still just planted where it is, you notice that it's not looking at you quite as attentively as before, but a second one is going to step to here and then also sit its ass down in the sewage and start watching you. The other two don't seem to be interested in your performance. They're kind of just, you know, doing rat things in the corner.
Okay. So then I am continuing to just play my song for the one.
Okay. Cool. Reef, you're up.
Did my... Oh, roll 20 just closed. Give me 2 seconds. Love it.
No worries.
Bonk, bonk, bonking occurring in 2, 1. I should have the movement to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Or, sorry, this side of him. My bad. I meant to be here.
I got you.
Here.
Oh, I would have said the other position might have been a little bit better, because, hold
Yeah,
on, let me,
I thought I didn't have the movement.
because if I draw... Yeah, I gotta turn snapping off here. If I draw... Yeah, because there would be flanking in that spot. And, yeah, you definitely have the movement to get there. So yeah, if you're here, then that becomes a 23. Up to you, though, if that's your position or not. You can stay here if you want to.
No, I want to go where I could go and get the higher thing. I only moved because I thought I couldn't reach.
Okay, so yeah, 23 hits. For the full 8 points of piercing damage. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Nadia's turn.
Is my walking speed cut in half since I have no strength now?
Let me take a look, because yeah, it could affect your movement speed, because it means your encumbrance thresholds are lower. No, it still says 20 feet, so.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15, 20. And me back. Are you fighting that guy now?
Sorry?
Are we fighting this person now?
No, Sin just, that's the sleepy guy. Sin just put him in the corner to get him out of harm's way.
I hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding?
I'm gonna shoot anything in sight that moves. That's a bad guy. That's hostile.
Alright. Sounds good. The OTUG from its makeshift prison is going to make a full round of attacks against the sort of the wall here, try and free itself. Okay. Hardness of the wall. Okay, so the wall is very slowly being broken down by the OTUG. Top of the round, Girrigz is going to move to here, which gives Reef an attack of opportunity. Nadia, you can shoot your crossbow.
Wait, why is it walking over to me?
Nope.
Because he's not afraid of you anymore.
Oh. Oh shit. I regret nothing.
But yeah, Reef can also bonk. Oh man, you are lucky he only gets 1 attack. So yeah, raises the rapier high and brings it down upon you, Sin, dealing 8 points of slashing damage.
You will fear me again, mortal.
Reef, if you're there, you can bonk if you like.
I guess, Honk. I have stuff going on externally
Yes.
from work. Sorry. I am here though. Just call me out when I don't pay attention.
Okay,
and
wait. I
will
should
respond.
hold on because that's a ranged one. That I should make the other thing that I said I would make for your sheet. So let's see. That is all right. There, you should see Silver Club on there. Use that instead.
Okay.
All right, I'll still take the 26 because that's what you rolled initially. But yeah, the damage is better. So, wait, I am on the wrong creature. Let's not take more health away from Sin for no reason.
I appreciate that.
Reef, you deal 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And it is Sin's turn.
Alright, gonna 5-foot step that way, and I'm gonna start slicing to start fishing for them sweet, sweet sneak attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Using the gentleman's foil because it's a magic weapon.
Yep.
8.
19 misses.
Assuming 19 misses, yeah. And then my silver dagger. 8.
19 misses.
Whatever. That's my go.
Okay. Bondilla is going to slip in past Sarah. She can only take one more step forward. And she will... I have too many sheets open. Oh, never mind. She is 30 feet. So she's going to come down this way. And she's going to touch Theo and heal him a bit. 8 points of healing for Theo. And it's now Theo's turn.
Go, sis! Good job!
Yo.
God.
Shoot. Okay. I like the very simplistic instructions. It's good. Well, yeah, technically Reef is threatening and Sin is threatening, so that is flank. Your arrow hits. Again, Doesn't do a whole lot as the arrowheads are not silvered, but still another hit, and you deal some damage. Sarah's turn.
Oh, sorry. That's me. I'm continuing to play my flute.
Okay. Three of the four rats are now sitting there attentively watching your performance.
Awesome. I continue to just sit there and play the flute.
All right, Reef's turn.
Can I fucking bonk, 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 bitch. Bonk, 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 bitch.
Oh my. It's a confirmed critical. Or
I needed that. I
20
needed that.
Killed him in one hit.
no, he still stands, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Actually forgot to include the -1 to damage, but that is perfectly fine. Not going to take anything else away. So, oh, sorry, you had that open. Yeah, so 21 points of bludgeoning damage to Girrigz, and that was definitely the best hit of the fight so far. You know, Reef just hits him flush right in the skull. He is very concussed and struggling, to be sure. Nadia's turn.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move over here. Gonna use my glaive and attack.
Well, you are going to use your glaive and you are going to attack, but it's not going to be successful.
I keep forgetting about the strength check stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't have mattered there, but yeah. All right, anything else?
My weak little noodle arm says no.
The OTU continues to chip away at the wall, but is still unable to break through just yet. All right, so Girrigz, he may be surrounded, he may be overmatched, but he also may be stupid. So he's going to continue fighting. He is going to once again forego the rapier and attempt to bite Sin.
You motherfucker, I tried to give you drugs. Is what I did.
11. So it's a miss.
Okay.
Sin's turn.
Alright, it's time to win. Had enough. Alright, gentleman's foil stab. Boom. Fuck. Silver dagger. Go. Yes. And screw intimidation. I'm just gonna sneak attack him. Alright, 1 and a 5. We take those. Alright, now he's dead.
Correct. Correct, he is. 10 damage.
Oh,
10,
Let's go.
10 damage on the silver dagger plus sneak attack is enough.
I am now superior. I am now leader of the were-rats.
The were-rat leader, Girrigz, is now felled before you.
And I did nothing!
As per usual.
Shut up!
Wow. Rude.
So rude.
So,
Hey, even a DM agrees.
You're just, you know it's hilarious.
So
No.
with Girrigz dead at your feet, his body is yours to loot, and given that the other were-rats have vacated, except for the one sleepy one, the more unscrupulous types among you may wish to loot further, but I'll leave that up to you guys.
Dibs. Killed him.
All right, so I'll give Sin the first crack. Oh, Nadia's already. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you're way over there. Nah.
She's-
try.
I mean, she's next to you, but all right. So let's see. Let me go through his loot, and we'll see what turns up. So, Sin, you find in one of his belt pouches on his person, you find several potions.
Ooh.
Two of the potions appear to be identical. These are kind of a reddish brown color. A second vial, or well, yeah, two of those. So the third vial, I should say, has a very distinctly colorless substance in it. There's another potion that is a deep red color, very recognizable to you as some kind of healing potion. And finally, there is another potion that, while the liquid is mostly clear, there's a slight like gray tint to it. Additionally, you find his weapon, of course, his rapier, which is very finely crafted. Also very shiny, probably made of some kind of better material, perhaps mithril. You're not 100% on that, and the chain shirt that he was wearing. Nadia, after seeing you kind of rummage through his belongings, she notices that there was one pocket or pouch on his belt that you didn't check. She opens that one, and it's full of money.
The money's mine.
You do realize this is the Hoard, right? You can't just hoard all the money for yourself. Otherwise, Reef would get very angry with you. Isn't that right, Reef?
Well, here's the thing. Did we perceive her finding it? Because Reef also pockets random shinies.
Sin definitely didn't, because Sin was looking through getting all the other stuff.
All right, then I'm gonna see if I saw her grabbing the shinies, because if I do see the shinies being grabbed, I would absolutely say something.
Okay.
But if you're pilfering and shoving some in your pocket and then handing off the rest of the Hoard, I might be unaware of it. That's an in-character trait.
Okay,
Sarah stares desperately at all of them, kind of trying to like mentally send a note of, "Can I stop playing now?"
Oh.
No, keep playing. Fuck you.
I'm just conducting at you.
So, Nadia, if you wish for this to remain concealed, make a sleight of hand check. If you don't care about being spotted, you don't have to do anything.
I don't care. I was gonna split it all in half anyway.
Okay. So yeah, you recover a total of 240 gold pieces.
Alright, so everyone gets 40 gold. I get an extra 10 just because I'm sad that I kind of somewhat wasted, somewhat not 3 thingies of Shiver. Damn. Hey Nadia, guess what?
What?
Drugs win again.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? Drugs will get you everywhere.
Yeah.
I look at Sin and I go, okay, we got to get something other than Shiver, though. There's got to be some other drugs out there, because this stuff is starting to make me a little itchy, and I kind of want it more often than I did before. And I don't like how that feels. Do we have other drugs? Can I mix it up? If I mix it up, will the addiction slow down?
Yes.
Okay, let's get different drugs.
Okay, let's get different drugs.
Oh dear Lord.
Did we collect all the good stuff?
You've collected everything that was on his body.
I'm
There may or may
I'm
not be.
exploring the rest of the throne
Yeah,
room.
there may or may not be other treasures within. Okay, so Reef goes
Yeah, let's
to
go-
Girrigg's den.
I'm gonna explore with him because if the were rats come back, I'm just gonna say that I'm leader for killing Girrigz.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what?
What?
Fine, you can be king of the rare rats.
Hey.
Sarah is desperately trying to signal, "Can I please stop playing?"
I look at Sarah and I go, "Oh, Maestro, yes, come. The rats are your
Sarah,
friends now."
Sarah, why are
Sarah
you
does a
even
little
playing music?
finish.
Why are you even playing music for the rats anyway, Sarah? They weren't doing anything.
They weren't doing anything because of her music, I think, and the cheese. There's a lot of cheese.
So I stopped playing, and I just kind of signal the rats to go as I walk over to my companions.
Okay, so the
On
dire
the way there.
the dire rats in the room go back to their business. They just seem content to resume milling about the place looking for scraps to eat. Okay,
I'm gonna
so
drag the were rat just so we don't leave it with the LTU because I don't trust that fucker.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. The were rat that's unconscious. I don't trust the LTU with it, so I'm just be dragging him up behind me.
Yeah, that's actually a good call. The OTU is still beating away at the wall to try and get in. It has not made enough progress yet to breach the wall just yet, but maybe something to keep an eye on. So, as I stated earlier, this room is full of crates and mismatched boxes. There are poorly kept weapons. There's a lot of like rotted food, coils of rope that are covered in mold, cloaks that are now threadbare. But I would like everyone or anyone who wants to go ahead and roll perception for me.
Go! Damn it.
Can you roll perception for me?
I can, yeah.
Wow, the shiver's getting to me. Nadia is fucking.
What?
You just
Roll
rolled
a
another
pretty
nat
roll, yeah.
20.
Oh, cool.
Same exact.
Being eyeballs is your purpose now.
No.
You are cementing your role as scout.
No.
We need to get Nadia some binoculars. Stat.
No.
So
And if she's
Nadia,
unwilling, maybe we can just tie them to her head.
while the rest of you kind of fumble about looking for any goodies, Nadia finds all of the goodies.
I secretly try and conceal it. No.
She turns up quite a list of weapons that have been kept in here, including the following. Let's see here. And that's not all.
But wait, there's more.
Nadia, feeling satisfied with all of her findings in the various crates around the room, she moves to then search Girrigg's nest. And she finds even more stuff.
bottle of air. That's amazing.
That's the name of the item. Again, I'm just going to assume that there's going to be detect magic being used, so I'll give you the name of the item, but I'll wait until the required checks are done before I tell you what it does. $17. Okay, perfect. Didn't even realize you rolled that. All right, so I'll start with the Pearl of Power. This is an item that is going to be useful only for prepared casters, so cleric falls under that one. Essentially, once per day on command, a Pearl of Power and allows you to recall any spell that you had prepared and already cast. This allows you to regain an extra preparation of it as if it had not been cast. This Pearl of Power needs to be used on a second level spell. The Bottle of Air. It appears to be a normal glass bottle closed with a cork. When taken to any environment that is devoid of air, it retains air within it at all times, continually renewing its contents. This means that a character can open the bottle and draw air from it to breathe. It can also be passed around and used by multiple characters. It is a standard action to take a breath from the bottle, but once you've done so, you can act for as long as you can hold your breath for.
Very nice.
The healing potions that were found, including the one that was found, the one that was found on Girrigg's body, so 5 in total, are all cure moderate wounds. The other potions on Girrigg's body, the first two that I mentioned are potions of Bear's Endurance. There is also a potion of Blur and a potion of Shield of Faith +3. And
Faith +3, nice.
Yes, and as well as his weapon and armor are both magical. So he was wearing a +1 chain shirt, and he was wielding a +1 mithril rapier.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Money. That is all.
Money.
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 Nothing but price tags.
Nothing but price tags. Price tags everywhere.
I'm pretty sure one of us will be really useful with that chain shirt.
I think Theo could wear it. I think Nadia could also
It's
wear
light
it.
armor.
Oh, okay. Well, also got to remember that, Sarah and Reefer are arcane casters, and so a chain shirt might not be the best option for them. But yes, and anybody else should be able to wear it without issue. It would give, including the enchantment, it would give a total armor bonus of +5, with an additional maximum dexterity bonus of +4 at a -2 armor check penalty.
I'm down to let Theo have it.
And
But with the rapier, I have a rapier already, so either Theo could use it or Reap could use it just because.
it's fair.
Or if Reap is already happy with his weapons and Theo is specifically using his weapon for a reason, we can sell it for a lot of money.
I mean, Reef has chained together a whole bunch of weapons to do stuff
Yeah.
with. I'm fairly sure Reef would be down to just add another to the to the
Yeah.
to the.
Reef
Yeah,
just grins and looks at everyone and goes, "Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna take about 2 of those daggers, 1 of those short swords, a random light crossbow. I'm gonna tie that into that shit, and then I'm gonna let you sell whatever else you want. And if you want me to have the rapier, I'll take that too. But I don't need it."
I don't need it.
Yeah, apart from selling the
I
weapons,
don't need it.
apart from obviously the magical ones or the masterwork ones, I don't see why any of us would really want that many of them. So we can just let either Reeve have like a large majority to make like a 30-foot weapon if you really wanted to with his noodle
Yeah,
arms.
with my noodle arms, yes.
And I call dibs on the alchemist fire for no particular reason whatsoever.
I'm gonna
I mean,
see what
there's
kind of health potions they are. Bunk.
So yeah, that was already determined. There's the 4 in the.
Well, yeah, but Reef isn't paying attention.
Okay, yeah. All right, so fine. Go ahead and roll spellcraft.
Oh, cool. I just imagine someone in character tapping Reef being like, "But I know what it is," and Reef going, "Shh, I'm focusing on my new magic powers."
And at this point, Nadia is like, "No, I insist. Let me inform you that it is. They're all cure moderate wounds."
I'm so glad the
she knows.
rolls work.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speak for you, but like, I feel like you would do that. Like, you just like, I already know it's this.
And you've been disconnecting or reconnecting, so I wasn't sure if you were there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my foot's asleep. I'm fucking dying.
Oh, it's tragic.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that in my
Alright,
soul.
if I perish tonight, remember me for who I was and not who I am right now.
Uh-huh.
You're fucking laughing, but I'm not. Serious pain.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
I broke my toe, so I know how you feel.
Exactly, breaking a bone and making your leg fall asleep is the exact same pain.
Yes, because I keep sitting on it, forgetting, cutting off circulation to my leg, and then looking at my foot and going, "Why the fuck is it throbbing and tingling now after 20 minutes?" I'm not the smartest cookie.
Alright, so I think we should settle who gets exactly what later, because I don't think we're going to be fighting anytime soon. Let's just pack all this good shit on the mules and just head out. We have mules, and for the exact reason, so we can carry all the things. Yes.
I was just kind of thinking. So Reef, you just see Reef pilfering like the 2 daggers, the 1 fucking short sword, and the light crossbow, and just tying it into his rope, and then looking at you and going, "Yeah, that works." I should have thrown the fucking flail at the guy when it didn't work the first time.
Theo is going to continue searching. Okay, roll perception. Your search brings you into not into the fire. Sorry. Your search brings you into the communal dens where the rest of the were rats were sleeping. Do I need to roll for you? Or you got it.
I hate to interrupt, but I really gotta go. I'll explain later.
Okay.
Right. Bye.
All right,
Alright,
have a
you
good night.
know what Sin would do. Alright.
We got
See
you.
I
17. You take a look through the various crude objects and tools that the other were-rats were keeping in here, and you don't turn up anything of value. Okay. So Reef Theo calls you over, apparently saying that he thinks there's shinies or some other things in here, but he's just blind. Reef.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just want to make sure that no disconnections or anything happened.
No, I had a message from my boss right as that. So
Oh no,
didn't
take care of it. Take care of
process
it.
both. No, I did. I did.
Okay.
But that I didn't process what you said. So this is me saying I apologize and catch me up.
Oh
What I
no.
need to do right.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Sorry, y'all.
Theo.
We have a lot of shit happening
We do. Yeah.
Look.
tonight.
Theo tried to search the communal dens.
Oh, he's fine. Oh yeah, Reef's gonna help Theo immediately.
Okay. So you go into here, and you roll perception.
Reef is like I have low light vision. I think at least so.
22. Okay, so yeah, you do turn up a bunch of belongings that the rest of the were-rats had kind of stashed in here.
So I'm gonna start running around, grabbing stuff and dropping it in front of Theo and going, "Is this what you wanted, or is it this? What about this?" Theo. Oh. He just sounded like a Minecraft villager. I know that was a dog, but
Oh, that was Panzer. I'm sorry.
no, I know it was a dog, but he literally just sounded like a Minecraft villager going, "Ha ha."
No, he wants attention.
I know.
So that's the list. Thunderstone is something. Think of. Okay, this is gonna sound dumb, but think of like on like 4th of July when when we were all kids and our parents would give us a box of those like little stupid snaps that like you just spike on the ground and like they make a little noise. It's kind of like that, except it's a rock and it makes a much louder noise. Yeah. So there are actually like there is actually a purpose for it. I just have to remind myself like what the rules are specifically. Here we go, Thunderstone. You can throw the stone as a ranged attack with an increment of 20 feet. When it strikes a hard surface, it creates a deafening bang that is treated as a sonic attack. Everyone within a 10-foot radius of the sound burst has to make a DC 15 fortitude save or be deafened for 1 hour. In addition to... Is this normally what happens when you're deafened, or is this like... Okay, yeah, so to explain the deafened condition, obviously they can't hear. They automatically fail any perception checks based on sound. They take a -4 penalty on any perception checks that are opposed by some other skill, -4 to initiative, and an automatic 20% chance of failure when casting spells with verbal components. The only other room that would need checking is this one, which that's just the dens belonging to the actual rat creatures, not the were rats. So I don't think you're going to find much in there beyond like refuse and, just little bits of hay and spoiled food and things that would be in a rat's home. But yeah, as far as we're concerned, that is all the loot. As the OTU continues to try to break its way in.
It can break this way, and there's a bunch of bodies it can eat. We'll just throw the bodies in front of us. It'll be fine.
Okay.
We've done this before, people. Well, let's go. It's fine.
All right.
Loot
So
first, then bodies.
so you guys are now making your way out. Then.
Yep. I'm bringing pieces of things if I need to throw to the OTUs. I'm not dumb.
All right. So you collect all your belongings and you head on out of there. And I'm gonna place you.
Say that. We'll talk about that off stream. I appreciate that though. And yeah, absolutely gathering all the shinies, and I'm also taking a rat corpse with us, so if an OTU corners us, I can feed the rat.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to. Nope, not that map. This map. So you guys make your way back to the city streets. You begin making your way towards, where do you want to go? Jittery Quill, back to Zalara's, somewhere else?
Well, I would like to go talk to Ari and let her know what the fuck we just did.
You want to go find Ares. Okay. So
Yeah.
On your way, you encounter a vaguely familiar face. As the mysterious man, cloaked in black and gold, has once again found you. He looks up at all of you, and he is going to start walking towards the group. Kind of takes a look at everyone, sizing you all up. Spots the crown on Reef's head, walks over to Reef, hands him a slip of paper.
Reef just kind of looks at him and goes, "Well, hello, mystery man. Nice shiny armor." And then I take the paper.
He just says, "I thought you do-gooders would want to take a look at this." And then he simply walks on by.
Reef just kind of grabs everyone's attention and just reads the note, hush, to everyone in the group.
You open it up, and it is actually a flyer with an advertisement on it.
I look at it.
Depicted on the flyer is a what appears to be a vial containing, it could be a potion, it could perhaps be a perfume or some other liquid, you're not quite sure. And there is in huge letters at the top of the flyer, it says Lavender's Luxuriant Liniment. And then at the bottom, or rather, sorry, to the sides of the vial on the flyer, it says things like, "It wakes you up in the morning and calms you down at night. and it soothes aching joints, tired feet, sore hands, and throbbing heads. It takes the pain out of cuts, burns, bruises, and blemishes. It smells like chastity, confidence, and respectability, and tastes like honey dewdrops over snow clouds. And the very last advertisement or quality of this liniment that you spot at the very bottom, it says, dispels blisters, minimizes swelling, calms the complexion, and erases all symptoms of blood veil.
Oh shit.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, and I should also mention that there is a listed address on there. I will make up an address before next week because it's not listed in the materials. But this store is located, I believe it's in the Why are the names of the districts escaping me? Midlands, or it should be Midland. Where is it? Where is it in my notes? I know I have it. Oh no, it's in the Heights. So that is going to be in like the western part of the city. Not all that far away from the castle, I believe. Yeah, it's a little bit north of the castle. And all of you kind of recognize the listed address as such. But yes, you guys have successfully ventured down into the Were-Rat Den after some rather interesting gambits from Sin by offering to give drugs to the Were-Rats. You guys managed to work your way inside, find Girrigz, put a stop to his plans, and now you have this next lead as far as dealing with Bloodveil, and you also have expressed a desire to track down Ares and inform her of your success. So that's going to do it for us tonight. We, as I said at the top of the show, you will not find us here next Sunday. We are going to be moving to Wednesday nights following this session. We won't have anything this coming Wednesday, and the next session will be on September the 4th at our new start time of 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you join us then for some more Pathfinder, and until then, we hope you have a good night.